They say the saddest people aren't the ones who fail. They're the ones who almost made it, again and again, until they stop believing they ever could. Meet Araba Mensah, a 26-year-old ambitious and creative woman from Accra, Ghana. Since childhood, Araba was always the next big thing. She sang better than her peers, wrote stories that won school prizes, and had ideas that made even adults pause. Everyone said she'd be famous, a star. But every time she reached the edge of breakthrough, something crumbled. She was accepted into a prestigious writing fellowship in South Africa, but a visa delay made her miss the opportunity. She won a regional singing contest, but the sponsor pulled out at the last minute. Her short film went viral, only for the production company to go silent after promising a deal. Each time Araba picked herself back up, but something inside began to rust. A voice that whispered, "Maybe you're not meant to make it." I've failed so many times, people think I'm used to it. But the worst failures were the ones that almost made me. Araba starts a podcast called Almost Made It, a raw, humorous reflection on her failed near successes. Ironically, the podcast begins gaining traction. We see comments flood in. "This is my story. Thank you, Araba." She's shocked. Her friend Nanaya said, "I told you. You don't have to pretend to win. Just be you." Araba smiles but fidgets nervously. She gets invited to speak at a TEDx event. Her episode goes live, people relate to her vulnerability, and a literary agent contacts her, asking her to submit her memoirs. But Araba doesn't reply. She begins procrastinating. She says she's busy, but ends up binge-watching series and rewriting old scripts no one asked for. Her best friend Nanaya confronts her. Nanaya said, "Yo, why are you running away again?" Araba replied, "I'm just not ready." Nanaya said again, "No. You're just afraid it'll happen, and maybe it won't feel like enough." That line stings, because it's true. Araba isn't just afraid of failure. She's afraid of finally succeeding, and it not healing all the pain from the years she almost did. Weeks later, a man named Kwame Bediako, a powerful but controversial media producer, reaches out. He's seen her podcast, her TEDx talk, and offers to fully fund a docu-series based on her story. Huge budget. Global platform. He wants her to star in it. Kwame contacted her. "Your voice is rare. Let's turn your story into something global. You deserve it." But Kwame has a reputation: lawsuits, creative theft, toxic work environments. Everyone warns her. Nanaya begs her to turn it down. But this is the biggest offer she's ever had. She says yes. At a fancy restaurant meeting, Araba signs the deal, full of hope. Production begins. For a while, things go well, until Araba starts seeing signs. Unpaid crew, forced rewrites, and Kwame's manipulative behavior. He wants to change the narrative. Kwame invited Araba to his office one afternoon and told her, "Make it more dramatic. Add romance. Make up abuse stories." Pain sells Araba. But she refuses. Kwame said, "This is business. Do you want healing or you want success?" Araba quietly replied, "Can't I have both?" Kwame threatens to blacklist her. Says she's wasting his time. "There are hundreds of you begging for the same chance. If you cannot do as I say, just leave." Araba walks away sadly, heartbroken but proud. Another almost, she thinks. But something strange happens. One of the crew members leaks clips of Araba's raw, original footage online. People are moved by the truth of her story, her courage to walk away, her refusal to twist her past into fiction for profit. The video goes viral. Again. But this time, people pay attention. Araba sits with Nanaya on a rooftop one bright afternoon. They held long silence until Araba broke the silence. Araba says, "It's like life dangles hope in front of me and snatches it last minute." Nanaya replied, "Maybe life's just testing how bad you want it." A respected international documentary company reaches out. They want to produce her story on her terms. The international team offers her full creative control. She reunites with the crew, this time Nanaya as her producer. They shoot scenes of her actual life, journaling, podcasting, walking old streets in Kasoa. Weeks later, the film titled Almost Doesn't Count is released. It becomes a quiet global hit. Not flashy, but deeply felt. It wins awards at the Movie Awards ceremony. Most importantly, it helps countless people who feel stuck in cycles of almost find hope again. It didn't come like thunder, came like quiet rain. And for the first time, I didn't run from it.
She thought success would come like lightning. But it came like rain, slowly, consistently, after years of drought. And she finally learned that almost doesn't count. But not giving up. That always counts.